I'm Loki Literati, and this is called Elizabeth the Bathory. Did our bet slip past me? Bewitched by Bathory, this flirty, nerdy verbal merc, trained to mangle berserks, was chained to handle dirty work. Kidnapped from the past, I hear gasps and muffled screams. Tussling with the bloody queen. Thrice the pity, I can't escape Vice City. I might lift my head. See, I'm too bright and righteous for it to fit me. Stay with me, all right, kitty? Vice City invites gritty spice. Tricky oddities, pretty commodities. A high-velocity mobbing from me. For everyone we rob persnickety quick, with a flick of these wrists, these cards split, shifting easily. The gift of a sleazy, tipsy and queasy, job is art that riffs after a whiff pleasing me. A shift increases ellipses, seeing sharks quick feeds me, and the mob. Get it? Slip that one pun. Under the gun with ease, ellipses, done, done, done. Come undone for fun, with a loose tongue, for lucid grooving, elucidation moving, emotional animation, from the notion of escalation, and revealing what's unexpected, from feelings repressed and recollected. To heal, I'm stealing and inspecting what's real and repressed, scoping close, opening with questions, hoping prose can keep it clothed with discretion. A hymnal of interjection, after a minute of introspection. Fuck discretion, my prose rips chodes, tips rocks, hopes to rip clothes off. Show a state, a flowing with grace, blowing straight to the top, a jape I can't stop, out of my control, wrath scrubs, every shout my soul in a bathtub, not consoled by a back rub, but baiting with terror, made to be the carrier of scarier bare souls of werewolves, sharing their despair. Beware, they're all out there. Bewitched by Bathory, this flirty, nerdy, verbal merc was trained to handle berserks, was chained to handle dirty work. Kidnapped from the past, I hear gasps and muffled screams, tussling with the bloody queen. Bright flares of nightmares tightly ensnare me, waiting to get me mating with Elizabeth the Bathory. No riddle bit, that's a tragedy. The original mistress of abysmal hatchets, maiden's maid, and race to sacrifice. Hack and have is a caste habit. I adapt to the wrath hidden in modern caste systems and masticate this unbidden. Massively craggy sacrifices picked as sprouts, written out of history, but I'm devout, seeking out to wrong what others forgot, like the whole lot of missing victims that were grabbed and dragged, drained into bathtubs, a missive of evil bliss for Elizabeth that isn't past me. Mistress of Bathory is right there, in every nightmare cleverly bright, eyes that dare to divide my senses, compare intense query, share her hunt, bear me her cunt, unfair fallout, when she calls me out so blunt. Run there and it's an all-out, brunt of guilt wilting, jilting back from burly rage, surly life, sure of earlier life. Unlocking earlier days were unlocked. Sucks to be so utterly fucked by such a squirrely fray. Karma, warmly warning me, it's on, you see. No escaping ancient crimes, played back from time, remaining in rhymes. Bewitched by Bathory, this flirty, nerdy, verbal mark was trained to mangle berserks, was chained to handle dirty work. Kidnapped from the past, I hear gasps and muffled screams, tussling with a bloody queen. This wasn't a colder prattle mission, it's an older battle vision. Some soldier had it with his division, a further disturber is the legal fee for a deserter herded before medieval queen. Bathory's regal scene, a distressed entrance fee, was the recipe for every henchman in her legacy. Greater gleams, this fader always has his means. So later in the scene, ahead of me the crowd rallies. Instead I'm about the alley. Dead set I'm scouting, sadly a poor scally, for the next tragedy. Her head and mouth are ensnared, no shout, thickly bagged and quickly dragged, brought to the sickly brig, to be fragged and fridged. It's just too bad what we all did. The screams echo hourly. This scene is mean, but it's the queen's salary. A bad explanation? It's tragic that the real magic wasn't Bacchanalian like Aleister Crowley. How was this allowed to be? What decision made this battle vision? All over like a cattle's mission, following the herd. What disturbed soldier fit in? With what history had often forgotten, what was written in, unparted from victory's margins. Slack and tail, black male. Pain doesn't rain flack, it hails. Clever talent challenged. Better to remain out of jail. Trained to tail without folding over. A scout soldier went over, plenty of enemy lines and back, so he could sack a hood rat. His checkered track record was a back direct stack of wrecks, attacking where enemies least expect. He understood what fits to be happening within a kidnapping, quicker than Jack the Ripper's lasting crass flings. Alas, my vast soul charts through asshole arts, the deep past and rolls to start. Ill and tired, I desire to be still, but I will listen to victims sickened, shrill cries, undisguised behind my eyes. Bewitched by Bathory, this flirty, nerdy, verbal merc, trained to mangle berserks, was chained to handle dirty work. Kidnapped from the past, I hear gasps and muffled screams, tussling with the bloody queen. Wanting to be free, taunting sprees haunting me, ontological breeze, mincing my psychology. Rinsing diabolically, the best of my head is invested in the restless undead. Bonus japes can only escape after their onuses are abated. So I don't play with prayers, I just spray it, unwinding flat crimes in every back rhyme, reminding me vast of the shine. The slack is mine. My best contention is to invest in redemption. Right there is where the bright flares of nightmares ensnare me. Harm came their way, so I'm farming karma today, alarming you in warnings every day, every way. It isn't a convenient genius to be gritty when what I mean is spent in every scene, sent in dreams and set to ream. I might luck out a bit, you see, but Christ fuck, it's shitty. That bright lust so pretty, distilling my instinct, so I'm willing to be distinct and ill, clever still, never had my fill, because urgently bad weather is currency for my till. I think being reborn to reform, free the scorn lately is a shady play, for the creator who made me. Wonder if he was under haze, or just rushed, and so I got stuck. Maybe. It's all just crazy, but uplifts me in terse bursts, from being a baby more cursed, weaned in the horror versus pierced titties, nutrition and visions, slips in every fire burst. It's the price I have to lift by degrees, so it's thrice the pity. I can't escape Vice City. I might lift my head and see, I'm too bright and righteous for it to fit me. Bewitched by Bathory, this flirty, nerdy, verbal merc, trained to mangle berserks, was chained to handle dirty work. Kidnapped from the past, I hear gasping, muffled screams, tussling with a bloody queen.